The Ford Explorer has been one of the top-selling SUVs on the market, and this 2023 Ford Explorer XLT will be no exception.
Big thanks to Heller Ford in El Paso, Illinois for letting us test this for the weekend.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. And this Explorer comes in iconic silver, and it has the XLT Sport package on it.
The XLT Sport package is a $2,000 option that you can get on the Ford Explorer. It comes with carbonized gray 20-inch wheels with a matching grille, chrome exhaust tips, side body molding, black Explorer badge across the front, which is really cool, and black mirror caps.
So this XLT is equipped with the 2.3 liter EcoBoost, which is a turbocharged inline 4-cylinder, and it's paired with a 10-speed transmission, producing 300 horsepower and giving it an EPA estimated average of 22 miles per gallon.
This Explorer is great for any family. The interior of it, it's so roomy. The size of it is perfect. But what I love about the Explorer is that it also has a lot of styling details that give it a sporty look. The front of it has a nice beefed up look about it. And then I like how Ford has smoothed the transition through the side and the back of the vehicle and gave it that sporty angled aerodynamic look towards the back of it. It's really a beautiful overall vehicle as far as styling on the outside. Not only is the Ford Explorer a really great family vehicle for its seating capacity, which is 7 in total, we also have a really great cargo space in the back. There's plenty of room for any groceries or daily activity stuff that you need to do as a family with this vehicle. And we're gonna go ahead and have Jim come in and do the Jim test to kind of give you a good idea of how big the cargo space actually is.
Seats open, put those down.
The back seats also fold down, of course, to give you more space. Jim's gonna lay them down here so you can see how quick and easy it is to get a little bit of extra space back here when you need it. So just a few seconds and you've got all this extra room. It's really convenient.
So the XLT comes standard with heated front seats, a 6.5-inch driver display, 10-way adjustable driver's seat, a tri-zone climate control, and an 8-inch infotainment screen. Now this particular XLT is optioned with the 202A package, which is an extra $3,500 if you want that. But it also gives you remote start, you get heated steering wheel, you get an 8-way adjustable passenger seat, and you also get LED fog lights with a skid plate. Also added to this Explorer is the Co-Pilot 360 Assist Plus package for $1,000, which adds adaptive cruise control with stop and go, voice activated navigation, and lane centering.
Let's talk about the interior of the Ford Explorer. I love the roominess of this vehicle. It does seat 7. The seating is very comfortable. We've got heated seats and all kinds of adjustments you can do to get yourself comfortable. The particular color in this is black and a slate gray, and this is the Active X material, which is close to leather but not leather. It is smooth and comfortable. Ford does a great job of putting in some accent stitching. With this package, I believe some of the other ones even have a color stitching, so that's a nice design element. I like the layout of the dash. Everything is in reach and easy to use. I enjoy the transition of the black to the matte black to there's like this carbonized material here and then back to the flat gray. I think that this is a unique styling in the way that it's laid out, and it is very beautiful and classic. As far as storage goes, this vehicle is amazing. Ford always does a great job with that. We've got the middle console. There's a open storage where you can charge your phone and a slip pad there, and then a 12-volt plug as well. There's the sunglasses holder up above here, which I always love. I'm trained to just grab that and open that up. The cup holders are great. This vehicle definitely passes the Felicia test for water bottles. This is my 32-ounce bottle, and it actually fits in these cup holders. There are some little grippers so you can put different sizes in there, which I think is great. Over on the door, there's a compartment where the handle is that you can put your phone if you'd like. It will stay in there. And then even in the door compartments, you can still put this large water bottle down there, and even a couple more in the door. I really like the amount of storage that's in here. We do also have the console in the middle with quite a bit of storage as well. I think that the space in this vehicle is great. I don't feel cramped. I don't feel like if there were actually 5 more people in the back seat, you would get that cramped feeling. So as far as the interior goes, it's very roomy. The front has a lot of room for sure. Getting into that second row seat, you can see that there's a lot of leg room and headroom. You can even adjust the seat going forward and backward, as well as the backrest, which reclines up and down slightly. And then getting into the back row is about as easy as it is for any vehicle with a third row. The seat does slide up pretty far. Jim is 6 foot and he can get in and out of there fairly easily, and pull that seat back into its position. Now remember, that seat can be slid up or back depending on the person that's in the back seat to give them a little bit more leg room. And the headspace in the back is great as well. There's a little carved out portion so that those people in that third row, should they need to be back there, have plenty of room.
This engine and transmission seem to lay down plenty of power, and the acceleration is really good. It's strong, but if you're really looking for that little extra punch, you want to switch over to the sport mode so you can take full accessibility of that 300 horsepower. And on this you have 7 GOAT modes to choose from. So whether you want to put it in sport, or you want to do some towing or deep snow, some off-roading, this thing will cover you no matter what you want to do.
The seating in the 2023 Ford Explorer is excellent. The seats are nice and firm, yet very comfortable and contoured. The ActiveX material that's on these seats is very durable, worry-free. You don't need to worry about spilling anything on them. You don't have to worry about them wearing out or anything like that. The seats are fully adjustable in the front and the back, and so it's very easy to make the driver's position very comfortable. There's also plenty of leg room and adjustability as far as moving your seat up and down and getting your feet and legs where you need them in position for comfortable driving. And I think that where the steering wheel rests, where your arms rest, and everything about the little cabin area of the seat is very, very comfortable. It feels very natural.
The steering is pretty tight. It's doing a good job handling most corners and quick movements with minimal body roll. But during some tight cornering, this is an SUV and you are going to feel its size and weight. But it's not so much that you'll feel like you're out of control.
The accessibility to everything in this car is really great and catered to the driver. The steering wheel is fully adjustable to get it right where you need it. The seats are fully adjustable to get your drive position right where you need it. All of the controls that are on the steering wheel, behind the steering wheel and on the steering wheel are very easy to use. The logos and directions on them are great. Anything that you need to use to make this car go and drive is super convenient.
So the suspension feels really good in here. It's tight when it needs to be, but it's soft enough to be a daily driver and to commute your family around in. I would like to see here in the United States them to start to put in some adjustable suspension. That way when you switch for your GOAT modes, like when you go into sport mode, it can tighten up a little bit and it can soften up a little bit if you go off-roading.
So let's talk about layout of the Ford Explorer. What is it about this car that helps you to do life while you drive? I think this has a lot to offer. Everything from how the seats are laid out to where you can access everything, to even the window switches being really easily accessible for when you're just doing daily life, going through the drive-through, whatever. These switches are very easy to use. We also have a lot of storage in the middle of the vehicle that's going to make life easier as you go down the road. Your sunglasses are in a holder right up here above you. There's storage underneath the infotainment screen and underneath the radio and heat controls, which also, for comfortability and making life easier, are very easy to get to from the driver's seat. Overall, the accessibility as far as making life easy and comfortable in this vehicle is really, really superb.
So this 2023 Ford Explorer XLT starts out at $40,500. And with the options that are added to this one that we talked about earlier, this one comes in at $50,500.
We scored this Explorer a 9 out of 10 garages. We would totally put it in our garage. Would you put it in yours?
Make sure to let us know in the comments.
And be sure to like and subscribe so you can join us for our next video. Thanks for watching OSR Garage.